And what's good? Grand evening. Back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Chrisean Rock and everyone against her. And it's just crazy because, let's go. Oh my gosh.
I was calling back in to give more information.
Yes, let's go.
Firstly, I would say that they gave me the name The Family Insider. The person that is anonymous is not a family member. I did get some information from Chastity, but the real, in-depth stuff, it came from someone who was friends or cool or was around Chrisean and around the baby. Okay, so do you remember when Chrisean stated that her
Who was talking about me like a dog yesterday, boo? Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Do you remember when Chrisean said she had her baby and held him for ransom?
Yes, Tareen.
Yes. So that was a lie. That was a huge lie. What happened was, Tareen had called Chrisean and said, "Hey, someone made a CPS call on me, and Monday we have to go see the worker. You need to come down here." So when Chrisean heard that she was going to go to CPS, Chrisean came down there. She lied to the police and had some people break into her sister's house. That's why her sister was at the CPS.
Wait, Chrisean had who break into? Chrisean had who break into the house?
The police. They broke her window and everything. So, she went to that's when she was going off about Chrisean having an STD when she had the baby and all those things. She was at the CPS office then.
Sorry, I had a sinus infection, which created this big old problem for my asthma. My lungs inflamed. I could barely walk to the bathroom. I just need treatment for my lungs, so that's why I'm here taking albuterol. I had to stay overnight.
So the only person who's not getting proper medical attention here is Chrisean Jr. And that's not exactly surprising because Chrisean has never taken good care of Jr. The woman was using her son as a rag to wipe her nose. In another video, she was throwing him around like a rag doll, which fans thought was incredibly insensitive. All of this should ring alarms because Chrisean is clearly putting her son in danger, and that's why Sean Davey actually took it upon herself to report Chrisean to the authorities.
So there is a Baltimore native that you have there. She goes by the name of Chrisean Rock online, but her government is Chrisean Malone. And she is currently in the Baltimore area, and she's going to be doing her first, it's like a boxing match professionally against a female opponent there. And nationally right now, all over, I would say more so social media, her child, Chrisean Jr., that is also a Baltimore native, has been neglected constantly online.
He told them all about Junior's medical problems and how his mother shared the blame for all of it.
He has many different syndromes that he's been born with. Unfortunately, his medical information was doxed online, so his HIPAA was violated.
Alright, cool. I'm about to go to church anyway and get off of this live.
Say Yahweh. Come on, Journey. We not the moment. They're gonna call CPS. And we're gonna be saying Yahweh.
Shout out to Forever It Girl. She called CPS on Chrisean.
So there is a...
You guys, am I slow? Like, I don't know, but I'm really not understanding, like, okay, I feel like there's two sides of TikTok as far as this Chrisean and her son situation goes. We have Chrisean on live 24/7 and in the gym and in church and in Bible study and everything. And her son has a safe place to sleep. She's taking care of him. Like, seems to be in a good place. I don't know. Then we have the other side of TikTok where people are, one, giving their opinions on her child and inspecting and dissecting what could be wrong with him. Then we have the people who are really inserting themselves into her business and into her life and calling CPS and doing detective work and all of this other shit about her son. Now, see, I understand everybody's concerns. I really do. But my thing is like, do we not think that Chrisean don't know that there's something wrong with her child? Like, do we think that she just thinks that her baby's normal and she's just acting like everything's normal? Because I really don't think that that's the case. I think she knows exactly what's wrong with her son, and she takes the care of him that he needs, but just not shows the internet what medicine he's taking, the doctor's appointment that he's going to help his condition. And she's not showing y'all, just like she didn't show y'all the medicine that she was giving him for his congestion or whatever that he has going on, because what the internet's gonna do with that shit. Like, I don't know, like doctor's appointments, all of that shit. Like, there's no way that like she doesn't know what her son has and what's going on with him. Like, there's no way. She's just not telling y'all. And I think that the internet thinks that she's acting like everything's normal and nothing's wrong with him, and they're just trying to get him help because she's not taking the right care of him. And I just don't get it. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. Like, it's one thing to have concerns, but it's another for a million strangers, 10,000 people calling CPS. It's kind of crazy, you guys. Like, I don't know. That's a little wild to me. And it doesn't seem like he's in danger. Like, I don't know. She's not smoking or drinking anymore. She don't be outside. She don't do shit. Like, she seems to be making a change, and she seems to be helping him. Like, what am I missing? Like, am I not seeing something that you guys
Doing, keep calling CPS or police. I don't care. Keep calling them. Call. Doing, keep calling CPS or police. I don't care. Keep calling them. Call. Doing, keep calling CPS or police.
Hey everyone, I thought I would introduce myself to all my new people, which still blows my mind that I have new people. But anyways, I wanted to share that little person right up there, that is not Junior. That is an AI photo rendition. That's not Junior. I wish it was Junior. Oh my God, I would be so happy if that was Junior.
No way, this is a baby. Why I gotta be chess with him? You feel me? Like, for real. I'm trying to figure out why you playing chess with the baby. Why you gotta play chess with Chrisean Jesus? I'm thinking I'm arguing about something else. That just found out it's a picture of, bro. Come here. Reached out to Social Security, Child Welfare.
Now, see, this is the part that I don't understand. It's always people like this that don't know nothing about nothing but what they're hearing, piecing up little stuff here and there, not even there 24/7 to even give their own even assessment of the situation. I mean, everybody going off of what they seeing and making up their own assumptions. Now, this girl done went and called CPS, Social Security, and all of these other people for what? I mean, to me, I'm starting to feel like a lot of people was hating on her. They jealous of her. Because first off, let me tell you something. That girl had a hard life. She had a hard life. I mean, and right now, she's trying something new. She's trying something new. Yeah, she was doing what she was doing when she was pregnant. She didn't know no better. Wasn't nobody teaching her no better. She was in love doing dumb stuff just like a whole lot of you dumb brides is doing. Sitting up, going for stuff that niggas sit up and have you feeling some type of way and make you feel special. So you doing stupid stuff like tattooing a nigga name on you. or something dumb like she did, tattoo his face on her. But as y'all see, she's trying to change all of that. I mean, I'm just saying, God forgave her for what she did, and she's giving her life to God. It don't matter if she's not doing it your way. She's doing it. That's more than what the majority of y'all doing. I mean, I'm just saying, to me, her story is inspiring to me because she's an underdog. Y'all don't want to let that girl can't do nothing great without y'all saying something negative. Then y'all sit up and talk about her baby. I mean, then y'all in the same voice, y'all get up on here talking about what y'all should do and what y'all gonna do. But on that same note, what's going on in your house? Because you not putting your business up out here don't mean that you ain't doing grimy shit. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all need to get up off of that girl. Let that girl live. Because at the end of the day, the Bible says the first gonna be last and last gonna be first. Y'all don't know what kind of example she can be used for. Because I know she's making a whole lot of people sit up and look at things in a real ass way. I know me. She did with me. I mean, because I went through a lot of the stuff that she went through too. But the only difference between me and her is I had family, and my parents had me in church. See, I was able to learn about God and the love of God and about his son. I was able to learn about all of that stuff as a kid growing up. But this girl didn't have that. So now that she's trying to follow God and she's trying to do right, it's still a problem. Who are y'all to say that she's not forgiven? I mean, I'm just saying.
So you said that Chastity and the anonymous person, the reason why they haven't taken more action against Chrisean is because they're afraid that Chrisean will not only do something to herself, but she'll do something to Junior too.
Yes, they're going to have to be very delicate.
Well, this is why, again, I don't think that anybody in the Malone family should have him, but it's the only place that I have to start since we don't publicly have anybody in Ronnie's family coming forward to say like, hey, we'll help or we'll look after him. If they did, I would be all for that immediately. I would stop everything and do everything that I could to try to help that happen. But when it comes to trying to keep Chrisean closer to Chrisean, that's why I honestly wanted to do so, because I do feel like she's that type of person. If we're going to try to get custody to somebody else, Chrisean is not going to let that happen willingly, is how I look at it. And I would hate for something to happen to Chrisean Jr., or she just try to disappear with him, or both of them disappear, or she come out of the woodwork but no Junior. And I would hate that. I would hate that. That's why I also called a company that have private investigators so that they could keep tabs on her throughout the court case until this judgment was made by whatever judge is going to make the judgment. And that's why I was trying to do that, because I don't want anything to happen to him. Mm-hmm. And I don't feel like ripping him away from her is the answer, because she is not going to let that happen willy-nilly. She's not just going to be like, oh, okay, here you go. Like, she's not going to do that. I could see her hurting herself and him before just letting somebody come and take him away.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to figure out how to get in touch with Ronnie's people, because I think that they know as well that Junior does belong to him. Then it could be set up with them that she has supervised visitation. They don't even have to be there while she visits Junior. They can find a mediator to do so.
Yes.
But the Malones, they don't need to have anything to do with Junior. Y'all knew she was sitting up here beating on that baby since he was 3 months old. And let me tell you, while you're online, so that you can pull up the video while you're online, go on TikTok and type in Junior crying and Chrisean in the blue hoodie. He was crying. This how I know that person wasn't lying. He walked out of the camera and you could hear it sound like she shook him, but the cry sound like what it
Oh yeah, I know what video you're talking about. Oh yes. I know what video you're talking about. Yeah. I'll pull it up too. Yeah.
So they all knew about this. Yeah, they all knew about this, but I'm gonna watch the rest of your stuff because I done ran my blood pressure up and starting to feel
I'm
weak.
so sorry.
I get really just something comes over me when it's something dealing with this baby because he don't deserve that at all. But I'm glad I was able to get in touch with you because I think I called you like 70 times yesterday.
And I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did.
Yeah. Right, then just call me later on and I'll let you know the other issues.
Okay, absolutely. I will call you, and thank you so much for calling in, sweetie. The CPS department where she was in the office of CPS, mad at Krishan, going in on Krishan because she came over there and lied and had them take the baby out the house and whatnot, and now she's stuck over there with the CPS case. You know, so that's what she was explaining in the beginning of the call for the people that didn't understand. When I told y'all that we were going to be getting into Tareen, that's what we were going to get into. Is that I would really appreciate that. Thank y'all so much for
incoming call.
The super stickers and liking the video. Hi, caller. You are live on the air with Sean Debbie-Way.
Hi, this is Tori. You couldn't get me because some type of whatever happened to my phone during the update. If the number isn't saved, it goes directly to voicemail. Anyway, before I get into the tea, there are two things that I would like to discuss. First, yesterday, Krishan Jr. did not stand on his own. In fact, she did stand him up.
Oh, she did.
If you look at how far apart his legs are, it's impossible, even for a person like you and I who can walk, to stand up like that. We can't do it. Krishan Jr. didn't stand up on his own. And the next thing that I do want to, and I mean this in a most respectful way, why in the world would you pay to get an attorney to help these people who have been masking the stuff that's been going on with Junior behind the scenes for the past 2 years and 4 months? It's not safe for them to have him at all. Nobody. It's not safe. And you'll find out why. I did take notes while you were live, but I am also going to read the messages. So I have spoken with one of her sisters, which she blocked me after she gave me all the information that she gave me. And then I spoke with someone else who wanted to remain anonymous because they are still in and out of Krishan's life. So I'm going to start with birth. Ronnie did lie about being there for the birth. He was not there for the birth. However, Krishan did allow Ronnie to see Junior. And the very first time he saw him in person, Ronnie knew that Junior was his son. Krishan never opposed to it. She never denied it until Ronnie started to talk too much, make too much social media noise, and started to get the public attention.
So normally I don't speak on Krishan because, you know, I don't really follow Krishan on her content, you know, and I don't really what's my opinion on her parenting or anything like that. It's not my child. So, you know, but there are some content creators on here saying that people shouldn't call CPS, and in a way I agree, in a way I don't agree. I feel like if you are putting your children on social media, then you are opening up yourself to be judged, criticized. People are going to judge your parenting, try to tell you what to do as a parent. This is why I don't put my kids on social media. I won't vlog with my kids because I don't need anybody's opinions when it comes to me being a parent. Now, I'm going to say this. For the creators who are saying that, oh, the children don't need to be in the system is corrupt, the system is bad. Do you guys not know that there are biological parents who have hurt their children, who have unalived their children, fathers who have raised their daughters from a birth, and I'm not talking about adopted, foster, step, children who came from daughters who came from their nut sacks. They grew up from a baby and had children with their daughters when they got older. Do y'all not know that? Do y'all not know that exists?
So there's been speculation that Krishan Jr. probably had a CPS case for him opened, or CPS involvement. And I'm thinking maybe one was maybe a positive toxicology when he was first born and she had involvement there, or maybe when she went to jail for that 30-day stint, came out, and then he was with family, maybe there was a temporary arrangement through CPS, and then her picking him up from her sister allegedly. And that explains like the constant running around, the constant like motion, and no real address that's stabilized and just in one place. So there's that. But also another thing. I'm speaking from my own experience as a professional who used to work in child welfare, and just talking with people who have survived the system as youth in child welfare, or parents who have been oppressed by the child welfare system. We have to also take note that it must be so detriment Krishan Jr.'s state that we as a community are calling an enforcement agency that is intentionally harming Black people to intervene, because they're the only ones who legally and have jurisdiction to do something. If we as a community member were to hop up and be like, hey, we're going to get Krishan Jr. because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, they're going to call the police. We're going to get considered crazy. We're going to get called kidnappers, harassers, stalkers, clout chasers, right? So this is what has to be done, but just know CPS does not solve the answer, though. I want that to be very clear, because allegedly the reason why this is all happening is, I think there's two reasons why we have to depend on CPS. One, Krishan's biological family, they really ain't been able to do much, or not in a position to do much for this kid, obviously. No one is able to go to court, go to probate court, go get guardianship. No one has filed for guardianship of Krishan Jr. No one has been like, hey, let me step up, let me take custody. No one's done that, or maybe she's preventing it. I don't know, but the family clearly can't do it. And then on the paternal side, if Blueface is not the father, which I really do think he's not the father, how can Ronnie's family come get Krishan Jr. when they have no established paternity? People who are not related to him can still file for guardianship. And anyone actually can file for guardianship of Krishan Jr. if they're able to show and prove that she's not fit as a mother and they can provide a home. That's all.
Okay, guys, this guy's name is Sean Davey, and I'm pretty sure he's only on YT and not here. But you can click here and you can see him. I'm going to be going and checking out his page over there on YT. But basically what this guy's doing is he started a petition for baby Jesus, toddler Junior. And what he's claiming is that Junior was removed from Krishan's care before, and he was returned. And he's saying that when he was returned, Krishan just took off. So you guys know I used to be a CPS worker, right? So what he's describing is going from family reunification, that's when a child is outside of your home, to transitioning into family maintenance. That's when the child is returned to your home, but you still have a case. It's like, they're monitoring closely, right? So what he's claiming is after she got him back, she just took off. I'm going to be learning more about him, and I will keep you posted. But go check out this clip and then go check him out on YT. All right. Okay, guys, this guy's name.
So I seen a video last night, but I can't find it now. But they said over 10,000 people done called CPS on Krishan, as they fucking need to. But they said the problem is she's like a Uber. She's never around. She stays on the go. So it's hard for them to find her. And she's doing that shit on purpose. Because she know when they find her and she ain't gave that baby that treatment that baby need, her ass gonna be in trouble. But over 10,000 people, everybody should be concerned if 10,000 people done call CPS on one person. That means something is wrong. That means that child is in danger. I'm just wondering what the fuck they gonna do to catch her, to get the baby. What they need to do is wait at that gym, since she just signed and she's gonna be a boxer. She gotta train. She got to train. She just signed the deal. So she got to be at that gym. That's where they can find her. So if y'all see this video.
And see, my problem with y'all when it comes to the whole Chrisean Jr. situation is that it seems like everybody has something to say about Junior and his well-being and things like that, and y'all have everything to say about it to the wrong fucking people. Every time I get on this app, y'all are telling T-pages, blogs, and a bunch of motherfuckers who really don't give a fuck, and they just thrive off of the entertainment. Meanwhile, this girl is getting clothes sent from complete strangers to her fucking P.O. box, so that means that she can be found. So why the fuck is CPS not involved yet? That's because the shit I'm hearing is very serious. It's very severe, and it's to the point where he needs to be taken. Hate to break it to you, Chrisean, but he needs to be taken.
Afternoon.
Hi, I was trying to call to see if we could find help because I saw online a social media star who lives in California area, significantly abusing her child, and we're trying to get someone to do a well-being check on the child because the videos that were online are very concerning.
Okay, do you know where this person lives?
She lives in California. I'm from Florida, but it was very concerning, the videos I saw.
Okay, but where at in California?
I'm not sure if it's Los Angeles. I'm not sure. I just know her name.
So let's get into it. So yesterday I made a post about Chrisean, right? And y'all calling CPS. So as y'all can see, I have a newborn that's in foster care that I do take care of. And when y'all sit back and say, oh, I'm calling CPS, let's make it clear. Not all homes are good for these kids. You have families that done sat here, took in kids, and unlived other people's kids. So when y'all say she not taking care of her son, she not doing this, she not doing that. No, she's taking care of her son best of her ability. Especially with a child that has a disability. Like this one right here, he has a disability. Okay? So don't ever sit there and be like, oh, she don't need that kid. She need to do this. She just need to give up her kid. No, won't you worry about your own and take care of your own kids? That's the best thing for y'all. The father to that baby exploit the genitals. Now you gotta answer the CPS and cops and weird comments.
Did CPS get involved after that?
Nigga, what? Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, CPS got involved.
They didn't really hold it over my head because there was no police report.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't put a police report because
What's CPS?
CPS.
Child Protective Services.
They were gonna charge me with pornography because I took the picture, but I'm his mom.
Oh, wow.
But I sent it to his dad, but his dad posted it. So the case was just messy.
Yeah.
Like, even if I try to get justice out of this situation, I'll get the short end of the stick.
Were you touring with Lil Baby at the time, or like, what was the whole vibe for him to?
They were together at the Super Bowl, right? Is that where you were?
No, I wasn't together with him or nothing. This what happened. We wasn't even together. It was like, what happened? Oh, okay, homegirl, like, oh yeah, this is little venue, da. So she like, we got a section, so it's packed the fuck out. I see a stage. I go past the section she talking about. I said, we're gonna go to the stage. So we went to the stage. They showing mad love, like Rashard walked on the stage. I'm like, whose show is this? So I think Glow just got off or something. I came when she left.
Mm-hmm.
And then performed my little vibe song. It was lit. Then I went in the back room. The back room wasn't nobody room. It was Lil Baby room. So when him and his crew came, I didn't know. I didn't know where I was at. I was just trying to get away from the stage because it was hot. I thought the show was over.
Mm-hmm.
Whole time it never started. So, boom. Cause that's how I be. Like I'll wake up, be like, let's go to Vegas. Let's go to. All right, what we doing? All right, and I just go. We get there. All right, so we're gonna go here. Like my friends just know where the plot's at.
Yeah.
They don't really tell me what's going on. They just we here. You feel me? It's lit.
Yeah.
So boom, I don't really know the logistics of a lot of stuff. So when I popped up, not no intentions of nothing. So then I ended up performing. Then I went back, my hair sweated out and shit. So I get on my phone and stuff. So then Lil Baby was like,
So when I was like, oh shit, my bad, little baby, this let me get up out of here. So he like, nah. He was like, Krishan, he said the big baby. I don't know what he said. He said something like my name. Bro, I almost got my son taken when he posted my son for clout. There was a CPS case that was closed on my birthday, March 14th. I protected him. I didn't do no police stuff, bro. Like I should have.
Not when y'all calling CPS on Krishan. Like, do y'all know what can happen to her baby if they take her baby? For one, y'all don't even know if they're gonna place that baby in a good home. So why are y'all calling CPS on Krishan? Krishan is not that bad of a mom for y'all to be calling CPS on her. And as a person that's been in the foster system, y'all should never want to see a child be ripped from a mother that's at least trying. Like, this girl is trying to get a career off the ground so she can have the funds to take care of her son, because I don't know if who's the father or not, that's none of my business, but she's not getting help from the dad like that. Like, stop praying on this girl's downfall and send prayers up for her and that little boy instead of being evil and vindictive, because a lot of y'all act like y'all trying to help Krishan, but y'all really trying to destroy her even more. Like, pathetic. Like, the internet is really a disgusting place at times. Not when y'all calling.
I joke around, I play, but one thing I don't play about is the fact that a lot of people on this TikTok was calling the CPS on Krishan Rock because her son was coughing in the back. How many times your child been coughing and you just give them medicine, to calm it down or to shut it up? But to try to get a baby taken away from their parents, that's a no-no. We don't do that, okay? No child deserves to be away from their mother, period.
At all. Thank you, Lord. The people that's making phone calls and all of that, better watch out. Hello. We're going to enjoy this beautiful journey and go forth. So all those who need meal prep, hit me up. I already got a few in my DM. I'm very thankful, very grateful. And much love to my baby sister. She was in the store getting me some flowers and roses, made me cry like a big baby. I'm very thankful and grateful. Thanks, my baby, for supporting me, letting me be your meal prep. Hey! Yes, y'all want to talk about something great. That good food hit her different, even in a clean way. Hey! Matter of fact, bless the Lord. Let God be magnified. Cheer on your loved ones and root for them unconditionally. Like, real tough. I don't care what I'm going through. My baby called me, I'm pulling up, niggas, on my birthday. Hello. Oops. Bishop said I can't. That's Krishan. That's him. She don't get up. She don't do nothing. CPS. Get the baby. She don't get up. It's the baby. It's Krishan.
I'm fully convinced that the reason why Krishan has been bouncing around from pillow to post is that
Mimi, hang up the phone. You cannot report Krishan. Krishan Rock. Mimi. Mimi. You? Who you about to report, Mimi? Who you about to report?
Christian Rock. Is it Christian Malone?
Christian. Mimi, hang up the phone. You cannot report Krishan.
Say
Junior wasn't wearing no coat, nothing before our petition. Nothing before we got on her ass. Once we got on her, now all of a sudden you got car seats, brand new car seats. When she been using, taking them out the car with that, putting it on the stroller, not switching her from a car seat into the stroller top because he don't need to be in a stroller.
That is a car
He's
seat.
only in a stroller because he can't walk across.
That is
and
a
she
car
don't want to
seat,
carry him
bro.
around because he's heavier. I mean, I don't know what's heavy, about 18 pounds allegedly. But yes.
That is a car seat, bro.
He has a walker. He has 2 walkers, no name. But he can't be in a walker. You can't. Clip of us talking about her not being able to believe that don't get bigger. All of this, she's just so fake. But listen.
So the person that called in to Sean Davis' YouTube channel said that the reason Chrisean family, y'all, really don't want to get too involved and overstep is because they're scared of Chrisean. They're not only scared of Chrisean and what she would physically do to them. You know, they say she can crash out, she can spaz out, she can get to that level. And a lot of them just don't want to deal with it. But they also said that they're worried at what Chrisean may do to herself and Junior if that time were to ever come and authorities get involved. I know these people know her better than we know her. We do see her crash out quite a lot, and we do know what she's capable of. I just pray that, you know, we can't just keep praying for Junior, y'all. We gotta pray for Chrisean at this point. Like, she's a young, misguided lady, and she needs prayer. She really needs prayer. I'm not talking about the mocking of God the way she do it. I'm talking about she need people that is gonna hold her accountable while also loving her and working through this shit. Because if the people closest to her fear what she's capable of,
I'm a mess right now.
Thank you so much for taking my call. I was calling you because I wanted to speak to a reporter there, and this is WBL News in Baltimore, correct?
WBAL, yeah.
Okay. So there is a Baltimore native that you have there. She goes by the name of Chrisean Rock online, but her government is Chrisean Malone. And she is currently in the Baltimore area, and she's going to be doing her first it's like a boxing match but professionally, against a female opponent there. And nationally right now, all over, I would say more so social media, her child, Chrisean Jr., that is also a Baltimore native, has been neglected constantly online. He has many different syndromes that he's been born with. Unfortunately, his medical information was doxed online, so his HIPAA was violated, but it does show all of these syndromes that he has and specialists that he needs to see. He also has a club foot, among other things, and publicly, everyone has been watching him go through these medical neglects. And
Chrisean Rock is being investigated by Miami Department of Children's Services. Media takeout confirmed after dozens of concerned fans called authorities on
Okay, so for everybody that was waiting for an update about the situation, so I have reached out to Social Security, Child Welfare. I have notified, and other parties have notified higher authorities that is over food stamps, Social Security, SSI, if he is receiving assistance, and they are going to put something in place, which I cannot speak about it because clearly there are people on here that's monitoring the situation, and they don't want her to get tipped off and try to abscond. So, yeah, they're going to be working on suspending any benefits, pretend.
When we get to wash him up, when his first bath? Tomorrow? He's dirty though.
Probably like get like a white thing. I think you can get like a bag for it.
He's so cute, y'all. When we get to wash him up, when his first bath? Tomorrow? He's dirty though.
Makes himself rich, yet has nothing. Mine say, some who are poor pretend.
I need my kicks without no hold up. I put my CD on
showed us. I told the truth in every story that I told her. Fuck around and showed her. I put my all into this shit. I worked so hard to get my this. It broke my heart, but I didn't put that shit all. I got them all.
I swear he gave me that fire when I was in the dark. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times.
This beanie is nice. I love the color. Great pick. One thing I would say, he don't like beanies. So that's what sucks about all of this. Like, he don't like beanies. Oh, I like that. Okay, she got style. I like the hat. Man, I like it. I like it. Yeah, the shorty know what she doing. And tell me why they got a Bible. The beginner's Bible. He got a Bible. He got like 3 Bibles now. Thank you.
She wrote me a check and a nice note for Christmas. Gave me a check. She wrote me a check, y'all. She wrote me a check and a nice note for Christmas. Gave me a check. She wrote me a check, y'all.
Chrisean Rock is an informant and biological dad being Sean Malone, usually being a politician in Baltimore who's the godfather, but being involved in Ronnie's RIP. Pew 10 times, the one claiming to be Chrisean Jr.'s baby daddy. Now rumors she was the one who did it, but individuals took the charge in behalf. This is just rumors, this is not confirmed. She's a snitch. Leading to Blueface also being heavily involved on the attempted Big M. Not charged.
Just one cloud. Just one cloud. Is out.
I will not judge. Teddy for I don't want love.
Just one cloud. Just one cloud. Is out.
I will not judge. Teddy for I don't want love.
Chrisean tried to unalive Junior. What? Every day it's some new shit. Child, they done pulled up some receipts allegedly. So y'all know how the people been saying how Junior been getting treated bad. Even her main supporter, Hot T Hot Piss, came on here exposing her for the neglect and stuff. Now it's people coming out saying that she tried to set the whole thing up. They were saying that allegedly that she was trying to set up her child to get napped and literally potentially unalive. Then they say that the day that he was at the beach unattended in the stroller next to the water, she did that on purpose so he could perish. When that didn't work, they said that she tried to pay someone to nap him and unalive him and act like nothing happened, she didn't know what happened, or blase, blase, blah. I'm going to be posting all the receipts in my story or whatever from the people. Y'all can go do your own research, go to their page, try to go get answers. But baby, this is too fucking much. We knew, you know what I'm saying, that she didn't want him to live, or she don't want him because how she throw him with any and everybody, every stranger she can, bitch. But to have proof that she tried to pay someone, and they said that they thought it was a setup. That's why they didn't end up linking with her and stuff like that right there. They even said that she told them to meet her 2 blocks away from her hotel, all this stuff. It was just a lot. It's just a lot. If y'all want to get into it, y'all can, if y'all care. Chrisean tried to...
Everybody hate who we just call.
Gonna find you and take it slow. Here I come, 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 come. Here I come, 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 come. Gonna find.
Said you want to be Christopher. I am, bro. Let me address this, bro. I am tired of y'all. Keep playing with me. Well, I was talking about my transitioning with my walk with Christ
from serving the world. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times. Woo. I'm crying. You niggas better know better, we don't know better. These records finna break these records, projecting more paper than a page projector. She got a nigga, but we look better together. I don't know who need to hear this, but nigga, forget her. You sweating the bitch, I just got her sweater. Once a good girl go bad forever. Can't get her back, you got her.
I think that Blueface messed her life up. That's just my humble opinion. And I think that, yeah, he messed her life up. And it's so sad. It really is. A lot of people, I don't think they really understand what Chrisean Rock is going through. Blueface played a major part in that. And what he's doing right now is he's just abusing other women, you know? And I think he is the reason why. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much. They finally moving that snow, man. I done moved my car and everything. Like, hurry up. But anyway, so yeah, I think that Blueface and his mother Carlissa, you know, Chrisean did things for fame, clout, and so did her sisters. You know, they followed her over there, and they do, you know, they betray her for clout, and it's just the way it is. Because before the internet, they was all close. Rather they play with each other when they was young or not. Play house or whatever. You know. I think a lot of houses do that. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you know, depending on what kind of house you grow up in. You know, there's always that uncle. Or that cousin. Or that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, y'all. You know, we live in a perverted world. And it's always something. But I do feel for Chrisean Jr. Like, I really pray for him. Like, I really pray that, you know, because whatever's chasing him right now, it has to be the ancestors and protection. Like, for this to explode and just escalate the way it has, 10,000, it's probably by more, it's probably 20,000. Like, yeah, I know her sister is not going to be able to keep up. But I know she is gonna. They're gonna come for the main characters, that's for sure. So Sean Davy Way, I don't know what you was thinking, but her team, she is nothing to be playing with. If her whole family fear her, I don't know what you thought, bro. Like, this is gonna get really, really, really ugly, you know. And even if they do take the baby, once the baby's wherever the baby's gonna be, right? She's straight coming to kill Sean Davy Way. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't care. I can see it. I see things in advance. So if they take her baby, she's definitely coming to kill certain people. It is what it is. Rather we know it or not, rather whatever the case may be, she coming for the main characters. You know what I'm saying? She is not a game. And she would do everything in her willpower to get away with that. I'm telling y'all right now. And addressing her father online, the Malone sisters, at the end of the day, Chrisean is very strategic. She is very strategic, and Sean Davy Way, I think before she go to jail or anything, she definitely gonna come for you. That's what I gotta say. And I'm not on nobody's side. I'm just observing and analyzing. She is not a game. She is not the one to be playing with. You talk about her father's white. Sean Davy Way children is half white too. I don't know who his baby mama is, but she's some white woman. Some white lady. We live in a world with black and white. It is what it is. All that other shit is fake. Faker than a motherfucker. Black and white. Checkers all day. I mean chess, not checkers. You know, so either you mix or whatever the case may be, it all boils down to the percentage of dark matter energy you have in you. I'm just keeping it a book. I know the science. I'm not ignorant. Fuck being ignorant. Yeah. It is what it is. The way Sean Davy Wade put himself out there, and yeah, he may have all the support, but one day we gonna see that motherfucker's page is empty. Empty. I'm just calling it how I see it. I always do. I don't give a fuck. Cause he ragged motherfucking Jaguar, but he didn't do nothing too much. Her comeback was strong. So, but ain't no telling what y'all doing with y'all probably doing Chrisean Rock a favor. You know, either a favor or you could be provoking her to come and kill you. That shit being viral ain't cute. Y'all see me, I be on my little pages. I'm good. See it how it is. Telling it like it is. And, you know, like I said, ain't no telling what y'all gonna provoke her to do. But I know she coming straight to that motherfucker. She coming to some Sean Davy Wade. That for sure. That is for sure. And, you know, it is what it is. Like, share, subscribe. And I wish for peace. We live in a cruel, cold world. Everybody's so cold as wax. Like, share, subscribe.